listen, I just want to be upfront. Me and you talk about this type of stuff all the time.
Yeah, we do.
So
We
another
talk
thing to
about
put on
everything.
the we really do.
Yeah.
Um, but relationships,
Okay.
um, and setting boundaries in relationships. Um, a lot of people don't believe people who used to date can be friends. A lot of people don't believe that. You and I have been able to keep some type of relationship going over the past 28 plus years almost. So I can almost say we're friends. And if we're not, we're definitely in some form of fashion of doing life together, even though we're not married anymore. Right.
Right.
And this is a choice because our daughter's an adult and we're both playing active parent roles in her life. And we keep those line of communications going because it's just important to have that for our family. Um, but boundaries. Let's talk about boundaries when it comes to maintaining a relationship after the romance is no longer existing between two people. Um, I don't know that this works for everybody. I think there's a unique situation we have here, and I think people who don't have a child involved or something like that, or there's not a child involved, I'm almost to the point to where I don't know if people can be friends because I think it might be disrespectful to the other relationship. I didn't feel that way at all times, but the older I get, yeah, that might be disrespectful.
See, don't get me in no trouble now. Don't get yourself in no trouble. But
I'm just saying. I just think,
okay. I
I don't
mean,
know.
it's like, okay, just with us, we made a conscious choice. Like we were married very young and we got divorced, but we had a child. And so we
Right.
made the decision before we reached this level of maturity. We had sense enough to know that regardless of what was going on with us or how things didn't pan out or did pan out with us, the most important thing in both of our lives was our daughter.
Right.
And we knew even back then that it was important for us to make sure that we were on the same page no matter what when it came to her.
Right.
We made a conscious decision when it came to her.
Unconsciously. Because we didn't really know better. We just in that moment knew that was the right thing to
That
do.
was the right thing to do.
Right.
We
Right.
unconsciously made a conscious decision to make sure that no matter what, we're gonna be on the same page when it came to
When it
her.
comes to her. When it comes
When
to
it came
her.
to her.
But now
So,
let's talk about the opposite side of that.
okay.
How many of your exes are you friends with? Now, I mean, I'm not quantifying it like that, but just think about it in terms of the conversation. Like you could say, yeah, we're really friends.
I wouldn't necessarily say, yeah, we're really friends. I tried that. It didn't work. Not because it only works when there's no emotional, like a romantic kind of, feelings or what have you still there. When there's legit a mutual respect, I believe that the reason that our relationship has evolved into a friendship, because you my stepbrother.
In some circles. In some
In some
circles.
circles, he's my stepbrother. But the only reason is because we have such a high level of respect for each other.
Right.
Like I genuinely respect the man that you become. I believe that you genuinely respect the woman that I become because you knew me back
Of
when.
course. Of
I
course
knew
I
you
do.
back when.
Right.
So I think that trumps any kind of foolishness. Like we literally grew up together.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like I know you as much as anybody. So to get to your question about how many, am I cool with, I can think of one, like he's gonna help me with a project that I'm
Yeah.
working on because he's good in that television space and I'm trying to write something. But we've always maintained a, hey, how you doing? He has kids. He's, long since moved on. It's a mutual.
It's a
Yeah.
healthy friendship built on respect, but no funny business.
Right, none whatsoever. But I think that because there is a level of respect, it's respect for men is like breathing. Like y'all
Right,
need that.
right.
Like y'all need it. Like it
That's
ain't
our
no,
currency. That's our
yeah.
love.
Like
Respect is our
you
love.
need it. Like you
Right.
need it. I ain't always know that. But you need it. But when you have, so when the genuine sincere respect for you as a person is there, and of course you got to be at a certain level of maturity within yourself. Like we have a past, but we also know it's in the past.
Right.
We're not those same people. And
Right.
so we've learned to coexist in this space as we've evolved together. And I think the saving grace for us was our daughter, was our child. Like
Yeah.
that, she helped us. But again, she been grown for a long time.
Right.
Like she hasn't necessarily needed our guidance like she did when she was 3, 4 years old. So this was just, I think, a natural evolution. Our relationship, like our friendship. I keep saying
Right.
relationship, but our friendship. And
Right.
you talk to me about, about other relationships. I've talked to
Right.
you about stuff,
Right.
and it's I think because it's just a genuine level of respect, and because I'm at a certain level of maturity, have a certain level of emotional intelligence. I ain't about that stupid stuff. You the same way, that lends to us being able to navigate this space together without it being any children. I am friends with a couple of people that I used to date. We don't talk like how you and I talk, just because we weren't you and I had a long relation, like we were married.
I just to me, I don't know if it's safe for a woman or a man to maintain contact with someone that they know is the person. Now, you may not have married this person, you may have
Uh
married someone else,
okay.
but you need to leave the person alone.
I agree. I agree for $200. Yeah. What?
so,
Yeah.
so, you know, but even though I like you said, um, you could still be somebody person and then they mature and realize, okay, we can be cool. There are bigger fish to fry. We have moved on. That was then, this is now. But I
Right.
still think in the back of people's minds, they know. But you don't play with that fire. You don't, to me, you don't go near that.
This is my take on that. This is my philosophy. If I'm in a whole like if I were I'm not married yet, but
Mm-hmm.
when I get married, if my husband feels like, okay, well, here's the thing. I won't be talking to you that often
Oh, no, 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 no,
like
no.
that.
That's
Like
different. See, no, 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 no,
like
no,
when
no,
you
no, no.
married,
I
of
no, no,
course.
no. Time out. Time out. That's not what I was saying.
Oh, you talking
It
about just a relation, just you
No,
dating.
anybody. No. Now let's be specific. I was
Okay, yeah.
speaking. I was not even thinking about you when I said what I said. Anybody that doesn't accept
I
you,
wasn't thinking it.
anybody that doesn't accept this guy, like I can't be with that woman. Like I'm not gonna be with a woman that's gonna have a problem with me talking to you. Like you don't even understand. I've been knowing this girl since I was like 19. Like we talk about life, and it's
Right,
not taken away from a relationship. It's just this has evolved to a friendship. You know what
right.
I mean? It has, to a degree, evolved to, again, that's why I said what I said earlier. Like in some capacity we are doing life, but it's just as friends. I mean, I won't say brother and sister, but, and I won't
Yeah,
even say best friends, but it's two people that do have a deep respect and love for one another, and that's what it is. So no, I would expect any woman, I don't want to categorize, but any woman that I would want to spend the rest of my life with, yeah, she wouldn't have a problem with this. Like, not a
Right.
mature woman. No.
But that's my point. It's a mature woman. And here's
Right.
the thing. We're gonna be in each other's lives when our child get,
Yeah.
yeah, just because of that. Like it's
she gonna hear me talk to you. Like, she could literally like, oh, it's your lunch. Like, there's nothing to hide as far as whatever,
right.
whenever, how often, like nothing to hide. So
I think that you have to have the person that you're in relationship with has to trust you. There has to be a level of trust. There has to be a level of security within themselves. And there has to be a level of security within the relationship.
I don't know, but we laugh and be tripping out on the phone.
Yeah,
Folks don't be wanting a person to have fun with somebody else. Like, you having so much fun, goddamn it, you need to.
But I'm sure that would be probably an issue with me if I weren't secure in the relationship and if I didn't know her. Y'all that cool, then we all need to be that cool.
Yeah.
Like, if she cool enough for y'all to talk, she ought to be cool enough for us to talk.
So if I wanted to take the kid Ashley to Disneyland, I'm like, Ashley, okay, look, we all going to Disneyland. Bring your mom. And I'm gonna bring, whatever significant other that I may have. You be fine to make this family trip.
You paying?
Yeah, I mean, yeah. If I'm inviting you, of course.
I'm there. Because you invited me, so that means you covering the cost. I'm there.
You making this family trip with me.
Yeah, I'm there. I'm there. Cause shoot, we going to Disneyland.
Tune in next week. Beyond the Hop from Utah. We moving to Utah.
I would definitely go, but I wouldn't go if it wasn't if it would make her uncomfortable. Right. Like, I wouldn't if it would make her uncomfortable. Like, I would respect as much respect as I have for you. I have that much respect for your relationship. But
I would be put off by somebody that didn't understand this. I'd be put off by that.
So I just for me, if it were me and the man that I was in a relationship with was cool with his ex, right? She and I would have to be cool. And women can kind of tell when women got ulterior motives. So you got to create that environment for me to be safe, for me to feel safe enough, for that. But I don't know. And then you got to be mature. Like, it takes a real level of maturity. But I'm with you. I don't think that it's safe a lot of times for exes to be what I would call friends. It's okay to be cool and like, hey, how you doing? If you in town and you want to go out to eat or have lunch or something, not no dinner. I'm talking about like lunch, daytime, right? Daytime. And make sure you invite me, even though give me the opportunity to say no.
I'll say this just as a man, and the man folk that I run with. You don't want me friends with your lady after I dealt with them. You don't want that. That's not going to be a good experience for the man, I don't think. And it's just been my experience over time. Yeah. If you want peace, I don't think you should be friends. I think there are special circumstances like ours where, yeah, there was a child involved, and it was important that we were young. She was young. So we needed to maintain what we had going on for the sake of her, for the sake of us, really, because we needed to do better than what we knew. Right. But yeah, that's that special circumstance. I just don't know that it's good for just friends. I just don't know that. Because people don't always break up for bad reasons.
Yeah, that's true. I don't, I mean, if I had to say, would I want that? Like you said, I would need some details. Like, why y'all break up? Just because they moved away? That's it? So you saying that if they had stayed, y'all still be together? It can't be like a recent, oh, we just broke up last year. You better hang up that phone.
It's my friend. It's my friend. We friends.
Okay,
All
well,
right, friend.
you're gonna have to pick a friend. Either she gonna be your friend or I'm gonna be your friend. But we both can't be your friend.
And that's what I'm saying.